coming to various items that appear in the trading and profit and loss account. So first of all, we are starting from debit side. Various items that appear on the debit side are, the first of them being opening stock. Now students, any stock that was left over at the end of the previous year or was closing stock for the previous year would now be used in this year and hence has to be brought down on the debit side as opening stock. Then we have second item as purchases. Remember students, it has to be net purchases here. So in case returns are given, it is always purchases less returns. Then other items that are included here are wages, that is any amount of remuneration paid to factory staff. Then power, electricity, power, it is an expense, hence on the debit side. Then we will have carriage inwards. There are various words to use describe this thing. You can have it as freight inwards. It is an expense. Since it is an expense, it should be shown on the debit side. Then we have salaries. That is remuneration paid to office staff. Electricity, that is electricity power used in the office. Then we can have carriage outwards. Now students, understand here that is any carriage that is incurred on purchases is called as carriage inwards and is recorded on the debit side. Similarly, any carriage that is incurred on sales is referred to as carriage outward. Since this is also an expense, hence on the debit side. Then we can have ninth item as sundry or miscellaneous expenses. Now students, sundry or miscellaneous expenditures can include payments for interest, they can include payment for discounts, or they can be, or smaller items can actually be clubbed under this heading. Then besides all this, there can be lots of expenses like discount paid, discount allowed, interest paid, commission paid. Since they are all expenses, they would be recorded on the debit side. Now students, coming to the credit side. On the credit side, all the revenues are recorded. Now students, by revenues, the first source of revenue is sales. Sales means incomes or revenues generated on account of sale of goods. In case any returns are there, so this should be deducted. So less returns. Remember students, sales are always put on the credit side. Then the other item is like miscellaneous incomes or receipts. This includes various items like rent received, then you can have interest received, discount received, etc. Since they all are incomes, they are shown on the credit side of trading and profit and loss account.